Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Roman Reigns is one of the top superstars in WWE. He is currently scheduled to have his first singles premium live event match since his bout against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL. With that being said, Reigns is set to battle Bronson Reed this Sunday at Clash in Paris 2025. Aside from his wrestling career, the OTC has participated in several projects outside WWE, including the upcoming live-action Street Fighter movie. Due to wrestling stars historically having to take breaks or retire from the sport altogether once they enter Hollywood, fans now wonder if Reigns is leaving WWE. The answer to this question is no. Speaking on What's Your Story? With Stephanie McMahon, Roman Reigns revealed that he wants to be the first superstar to lead a movie and also still main event a pay-per-view, without having to sacrifice one for the other. He said this in reference to his predecessors, such as The Rock and Batista, who gave up their wrestling careers in order to become major movie stars. That being said, while it appears that the OTC knows what he wants for his career in the future, it will be interesting to see if he will finally achieve success in the world of professional wrestling and acting simultaneously. Will Bronson Reed defeat Roman Reigns at Clash in Paris? While Roman Reigns will look to secure the victory over Bronson Reed this Sunday, Seth Rollins might interfere and help Reed emerge victorious in a shocking twist. If this happens, it could intensify the feud between the former tag team champions on Raw. Additionally, it could finally get the OTC back into the World Heavyweight Championship picture after the vision potentially helps Rollins retain at Clash in Paris. While this scenario might sound promising, it is speculative at this point, and nothing has been confirmed. Fans will have to wait and see how things play out at the premium live event this Sunday. For nearly a decade, Roman Reigns has stood as the face of WWE, the undeniable centerpiece of storylines, championship reigns, and global recognition. From his days in the Shield to his transformation into the Tribal Chief, Reigns has carried WWE through both transitional and triumphant eras. However, in recent months, whispers have grown louder. Is Roman Reigns preparing to leave WWE? Fans are desperate for answers, and speculation has only intensified with every absence, limited appearance, and Hollywood rumor. To understand the truth, we need to examine both the facts and the speculation surrounding Roman's current role in WWE. Roman Reigns' reduced WWE schedule. One of the key reasons speculation has caught fire is Roman Reigns' noticeably lighter schedule. Since becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion in 2022, Reigns has competed far less frequently than most top stars. His part-time schedule has drawn comparisons to legends like Brock Lesnar and The Rock, who, after cementing their legacies, shifted their focus to Hollywood and personal ventures. Reigns' reduced appearances are not random. WWE deliberately structured his contract to reflect his value as a special attraction. Every time he appears on television, it feels significant. Every defense of his championship is treated as a premium event. Instead of oversaturating fans with constant matches, WWE has elevated Reigns to an aura of a final boss, rare, intimidating, and dominant. But for many fans, this lighter schedule feels like a step toward retirement or a permanent exit. After all, why else would WWE allow its biggest star to pull back? Roman Reigns and Hollywood rumors. Adding to the intrigue is Roman's growing Hollywood presence. He made his film debut alongside cousin Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Fast and Amp, Furious Presents, Hobbs and Amp, Shaw in 2019. Since then, Reigns has shown an interest in exploring acting opportunities, echoing the career paths of both The Rock and John Cena. In interviews, Roman has openly admitted that acting is something he'd like to pursue more seriously. WWE fans immediately drew the connection. If Cena and The Rock eventually left WWE to chase Hollywood careers, is Roman about to follow that same script? Reigns' charisma, physical presence, and star power make him a natural fit for blockbuster films. It's not far-fetched to imagine him starring in action movies or even landing roles in major franchises. Hollywood is always looking for fresh stars, and Roman has proven he has the talent and appeal. Family commitments and health. Another reason fueling speculation about Roman leaving is his health. Reigns has battled leukemia twice in his life, with his 2018 return from treatment standing as one of the most emotional moments in WWE history. Fans remain protective of him, often wondering if his reduced schedule is a way of preserving his health for the long run. In addition, Roman is a family man. He has 5 children with his wife Galena Becker, and over the past few years, he has openly spoken about wanting to spend more time at home. Traveling constantly for WWE can take a toll on any superstar, but especially for someone who's been on the road for over a decade. This perspective makes it easy to see why fans believe Roman could soon step away. When you combine health concerns with family priorities, the idea of retirement or a career change becomes more understandable. WWE without Roman Reigns? If Roman were to leave WWE, the ripple effect would be enormous. Since 2020, WWE's storytelling has revolved heavily around the Bloodline saga. His faction, featuring the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and occasionally other family members, has been the longest and most impactful storyline in modern WWE history. Removing Roman from the picture would force WWE to completely reimagine its creative direction. Some believe WWE is already preparing for that day. Stars like Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Gunther, and even Jey Uso have been positioned as potential replacements for Roman's spot at the top of the card. While none may fully replicate his dominance, WWE knows it cannot rely on one man forever. The truth, is Roman Reigns actually leaving? Here's the reality: Roman Reigns is not leaving WWE anytime soon. While his schedule is reduced, and while Hollywood may tempt him in the future, all credible reports indicate that Roman is still committed to WWE for the foreseeable future. He recently signed a contract extension, ensuring his role as a top attraction remains intact. WWE values him as their biggest star, and Roman himself has expressed loyalty to the company that made him a household name. His current deal reportedly runs through several more years, meaning fans will still see him headlining WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and other marquee events. That being said, Roman is not likely to go back to being a full-time workhorse. His days of wrestling every week on Raw or SmackDown are behind him. Instead, fans can expect special appearances and limited matches designed to maximize his star power. What comes next for Roman Reigns? The truth is, Roman Reigns' career is evolving, not ending. His dominance as the tribal chief may eventually give way to a dramatic downfall or redemption arc, but WWE is building toward that story carefully. Whether it's Cody Rhodes finishing his story, The Rock confronting his cousin, or Solo Sikoa betraying his tribal chief, Roman's next chapters will be just as compelling as the last. Once his reign as champion ends, Roman could transition into a semi-retired role, appearing occasionally while pursuing Hollywood opportunities. But for now, his focus remains on cementing his legacy in WWE. So, is Roman Reigns leaving WWE? The answer is no, at least not yet. The speculation stems from his lighter schedule, his Hollywood aspirations, and his personal priorities, but none of these point to an immediate exit. Instead, Roman is strategically balancing his WWE commitments with long-term goals. Fans should savor every moment of his current run. Roman Reigns has already carved his place as one of the greatest champions in WWE history, and whether he stays for 5 more years or shifts to Hollywood in the near future, his impact will be felt forever. For now, the tribal chief still sits at the head of the table, and WWE isn't ready to move on without him.